Hey guys, I'm back. I accidentally pressed the stop button on my recording instead of pause. So I'm just going to tell you briefly what I've done. I made my pasta sauce for my pastitsio, the Greek lasagna. And I browned the meat, drained the grease. I saute my onions in olive oil. I use one large onion chopped in small pieces. I add 5 ripe tomatoes blended on my food processor. Then I add salt, pepper, garlic powder, or if you prefer fresh garlic, about 4 or 5 cloves crushed fresh garlic, and a dash of allspice. I also added 1 full tablespoon of sugar, and I cooked the sauce in medium-low heat for about 30 minutes. It might take a little longer. You want the water to be absorbed, most of the water to be absorbed. And then I cooked my Pastitsio noodles only for 5 minutes. Pastitsio noodles are very thick. It's number 2 Pastitsio noodles. In the States, you don't have those type of noodles, so you can use 1 package of mostaccioli or rigatoni noodles. I greased my baking pan in olive oil. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my béchamel sauce for the top. And I'm also going to pour my noodles and my sauce on my baking pan. And I'm going to add 3 eggs beaten well, and Parmesan cheese or kefalotiri cheese. Not a lot of cheese. We don't use a lot of cheese on our pastitsio noodles. So let's get started. I am going to use a medium-sized pan and turn it on. To high. I'm going to pour 2 cups of 2% milk. I use a regular 2% milk for 1 cup, and then the rest I use evaporated 2% milk. I add half water to my evaporated milk, and I add it into the pan. Now, while this is going to come to a boil, I'm going to pour my noodles on my baking pan. I forgot to mention that I already melted some butter and poured it over the noodles. Spread them evenly. Now, I'm going to add my sauce. I whisked 6 eggs, so I'm going to put about half of that into my mix. Add some Parmesan cheese or kefalotiri cheese, which is the Greek equivalent of Parmesan cheese. Stir it. Now, while this is sitting, I am working my béchamel sauce. So I'm going to bring the milk into a boil. Still not quite there yet. Clean my mess a little bit. Now what I forgot to do is preheat the oven. Let's preheat the oven to 170 Celsius on air. About 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, my milk started to boil, so I'm going to add about a cup of semolina flour, fine semolina flour. You can use regular all-purpose flour, it's up to you. Oh, just turn it down. I turned down my heat to low and keep stir. You need to keep stir at all times. 1 stick of butter, fresh butter. And keep stirring. Keep stirring at all times. Add a little bit of salt. Now, when you start to thicken up, remove it from heat. It's already nice and thick. So I'm going to remove it from heat. And let it set there for about 10 minutes. And I'll be back. I'm back. Now I'm going to add the rest of my eggs to the béchamel sauce. Stir it well. And add a handful of Parmesan cheese or kefalotiri cheese. Now pour it over my pasta. And spread it evenly. I'm going to bake it until golden brown on top. And I'll see you in a little while with the final results. Well guys, this is the end result, and I just wanted to mention something. When you make the béchamel sauce, make sure that you add the flour little by little because it can lump up. Although I use semolina flour, so it doesn't lump up like the all-purpose flour, but it can still do that. So just make sure you do little by little. Okay guys, enjoy your meal and talk to you next time. Bye-bye for now.